Hi, my name's Dave Floyd. I'm the founder of Aspen Trading Group, and I publish technical and macro research on the FX, stock, and options markets. I've been in this business for over 20 years. I started as a proprietary trader at a British bank and then migrated onto the floor of the stock exchange before also joining the electronic trading revolution back in the early 90s. The best way to describe the publications that I produce is to look at it from the standpoint of not having to be in the market at all times. They're very tactically oriented. I'm looking at technical as well as fundamental patterns in the markets and then trying to determine the most opportune time to be in or out of the market to maximize the reward to risk. It's fundamentally different than what most people are used to, which is buying a diversified basket of stocks or other asset classes and then just walking away. I don't fundamentally agree with that. I think a tactical and very focused approach is far more robust. I think the best way to use the research that I publish is to add it to the mix of the analysis and research that you're getting from other providers on a day-to-day or weekly basis, whatever that frequency may be. I think if you take bits and pieces from what I do, synthesize that into what your individual trading and investing approach will be, I think is how you add the most value. The other aspect, which I think is invaluable, is me providing specific trading recommendations. I'm telling you where I think the market's going to go. I'm letting you know where the risk is, and I'm letting you know where the potential reward is. I'm also managing that trade along the way. If prices have moved in our favor, maybe it's time to tighten up our stop loss, or maybe it's time that we book profits, or maybe it's time we actually cut the trade early because the thesis that I had is not unfolding in the way that I thought. So I think it's about being very hands-on and then taking bits and pieces from what I do and adding that into your day-to-day analysis. I think one of the most important reasons you should take part in the research that I publish is that it's going to give you a very different perspective than what you're fed on a day-to-day basis through the financial mass media, as I call it. There, everybody's a permabull, or they're telling you to invest in stocks, index everything, buy and hold, whatever the current investment theme is. But oftentimes, if you look back at those investment ideas that are coming up or those new approaches, they don't usually work very well. I think it's really important to be very tactical about your investing and your trading. I also think it's even more important that if you look out over the next 3 to 5 years, given the valuations of various asset classes, it's going to be really difficult to simply be a buy and hold investor. You're going to have to be very tactical. You're going to have to think on a contrarian basis. And that's the type of analysis that I provide. I'm getting you to think a little bit differently about how you should position your portfolio and your trading. And I'm confident that I can help you do that.